Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with today's trading action. All right, the dollar dips as tariff worries resurface. Right now, the news services have got to attribute the dollar weakness to something, and that's what they're latching onto. But really, the ISM manufacturing PMI, right? This is the number that comes out early in the week, really on the downside, right? And construction spending down as well. That adds to that sort of story, right? Now, in case you missed it yesterday, have a look through the daily updates, right? I called perfectly the euro move to the top side, and if you're looking for a few other pairs as well, like this is all I'm trying to do for you guys is actually give you the answers as to what is the best option to look at. Dollar CAD, I did signal that as well. That's hardly gone too far, but really euro was the key, and there are a few sort of setups today, right? So let's just have a look at that because when you are looking at the markets, right, euro has sort of left the building, hasn't gone far. It's about 50 points above that trend line. Sterling, like it's obvious, right? Sterling is right in the firing line here. All we need is some positive news out of the UK or sort of weaker news out of the US, and we get a nice, easy move to the top side, right? The and dollar Swiss went with euro yesterday, so sterling is definitely probably one of the key instruments to be looking at today. Now, I know Kiwi is just popping here. I'm not really interested in Aussie and Kiwi until I get some more fundamental data. But let me just show you what the market is up against because dollar yen has a really great setup for another move to the downside. And this is where psychology and getting bashed up quite frequently really plays against the market, right? So traders will shy away, me included, right? I'm sort of been looking at dollar yen, right? It's had this like amazing trend. And then you get Trump coming out with some crap. And then it shoots up. The safe haven trade is off and it sort of tops out up here at 146. Now that's when we start drawing that new trend line. And look at this thing here. I mean, it's down 400 points. And you're like, I want to be in this trade, but I just need something to confirm that it's actually going down and not just another tariff spoof, right? That's something to think about. Now, for me, if I'm sort of hesitating getting in because I've been stopped out a couple of times on dollar yen, the easiest solution is let's just get into the trade, right, on a breakdown here. Maybe wait till momentum kicks in, but just reduce your trade size. So you're in the game, but you know what? There's not going to be much pain and you're still going to pick up a few bucks. That's one way to build confidence around a specific instrument when you have been taking a few hits to the midriff, right? So now just looking at this trend line here on sterling, you're like, okay, this is looking pretty good. You know, 1, 2, we've come up to that third touch. Everyone will be looking at this level here. It is really looking great for a move to the top side. As I said, we just need to focus on where the next sort of momentum drive will come from. This is when you come back to the calendar and you're sort of having a look through. You're like, okay, you got some numbers here out of Australia, China, more relevant for Australia and New Zealand. And then you come into the European session and we've got some CPI numbers, right? So don't forget, euro and sterling correlate 95% of the time. So if we are seeing euro continue to the top side, you can be sure as hell that sterling's going to go with it. So today, sterling's the key pair, and I've got to put dollar yen in there as well. Move to the downside, probably a smaller trade size, just to get in without sort of feeling the pain of getting squeezed out again, right? So they're my two focal points today. Just keep an eye on them. And don't forget that there are other instruments to be trading, but ones that you may not sort of really focus on too much. And actually, while I'm there, if I just come back here, just check the live trade signals, right? Because it is, once again, the majors are lighting up, okay? So we have very clear direction across the major pairs. So all you're looking to do is get the timing right. If there's no economic numbers coming out, then wait for the alert, right? There's lots of opportunities here. Once again, we get into this first week of the month. We've got non-farm payrolls Friday, so the market sort of waits for that. And there's moves in between here. We can take some cash out of the market. Have a look. If you see something, post it in the Discord, and let's see if we can't make some cash out of these early moves at the start of the week. All right, guys, have a good one. All the best. Cheerio.